Separated by 4,000 miles and different cultures, there lived two warriors who were eerily identical. Both were born to divine celestial fathers. Both were abandoned or hidden by their mothers. Both were born with armor that made them invincible. And both were destined to die on the battlefield, not because they were weak, but because fate cheated them. One is the Suryaputra Karna, the tragic hero of the Mahabharata. The other is Achilles, the rage of the Iliad. Today on Mythic Atlas, we aren't asking who would win in a fight. We are asking something deeper. Are they actually the same soul played out in two different legends? Let's look at their origins. The similarities start immediately. Karna was born to Kunti and the sun god Surya. But because Kunti was unmarried, she had to abandon him. Where? In a river. Achilles was born to Thetis, a sea nymph and a mortal king. She tried to make him immortal. How? By dipping him in a river, the river Styx. This brings us to their defense. Karna was born with Kavacha Kundala, armor and earrings that were part of his flesh. As long as he wore them, he could not bleed. Achilles was dipped in magical water that made his skin impenetrable to steel. Both were walking tanks. Both were technically unkillable, except for one fatal flaw. In Greek mythology, Achilles was held by his heel when he was dipped in the water. That tiny spot was dry. That was his mortality. In Indian mythology, Karna's armor was perfect. So, the gods had to cheat. Lord Indra, disguised as a beggar, asked for the armor as charity. Here is the difference in their character. Achilles fought for glory. He wanted his name to be remembered. Karna fought for dharma and charity. Karna knew Indra was tricking him. He knew cutting off his armor meant suicide, but he did it anyway because he could not say no to a request. Achilles lost his protection by accident. Karna gave his protection away by choice. Both men were driven by a deep sense of disrespect. Achilles withdrew from the Trojan War because his king Agamemnon insulted him. He sat out, letting his own army die until his best friend Patroclus was killed. Karna was insulted his whole life for being a Sutaputra, a charioteer's son. He was denied his rights. But unlike Achilles who quit, Karna doubled down. He swore eternal loyalty to the only man who treated him with respect, Duryodhana, the villain of the story. Their loyalty to a single friend sealed their doom. Achilles died avenging Patroclus. Karna died protecting Duryodhana. The climax of both epics involves a duel that wasn't fair. Achilles is killed by Paris, a coward who shoots him from a distance, guided by the god Apollo hitting his heel. Karna is killed by Arjuna, his own brother. But look at the circumstances. First, Karna's chariot wheel was stuck in the mud due to a curse. Second, he forgot his mantras due to another curse. Third, he was unarmed, trying to lift the wheel. Just like Apollo guided the arrow to Achilles' heel, Lord Krishna guided Arjuna to shoot Karna when he was helpless. The greatest warriors of their age didn't die in combat. They died by divine intervention. The gods knew that in a fair fight, neither Karna nor Achilles could be defeated. Why do we love these tragic heroes more than the winners? Because they are human. They had ego, anger, and pride, but they also had immense courage. Achilles teaches us that even the invincible have a weak spot. Karna teaches us that even if the whole world is against you, your charity and loyalty define you, not your birth. What do you think? Was Karna superior because of his charity? Or was Achilles the better warrior? And here is a question for the comments. If they fought one on one, full armor, no curses, who wins? If you enjoyed this cross-cultural map of mythology, hit like and subscribe to Mythic Atlas.